Started off as a lube tech in a pit. Started there about 6 months. I first arrived here, I didn't know anything about cars. After being about a year in there, I was moved into the shop. I was in there about a year and a half. I was moved to parts, then moved to the lane, and then moved to my spot where I'm currently at. As a lane manager, I watch the advisors, making sure they're handling the tickets right. Customers are happy. I talk to the customers and basically keep everything in order. Also make sure somewhat the technicians are staying, on hand and grabbing cars and whatnot. Basically, I'm the expediter if I was in a restaurant, also my job. What I like most about my customers is different people I meet from all over. Canada, some Mexico, Ireland, New York. They all have different accents. I like joking with them. They tell me what they want, and I just want to make sure they feel at home. No surprises out here. And number one thing is I'm trying to change the stigma of dealerships, wanting to take your wallet out of your pocket and hand you back just your wallet with no money in it. One of the great customer service stories I have is a couple was driving down from Canada, they're on 95, and they pulled up here in the lane, and it just so happened to be Labor Day. We were closed, and I was in here in my office sorting my paperwork and whatnot, and they pulled up in here, and they had hit something in the road, and dropped their skid plate down, had the brake line hanging down a little bit, and they asked me if we're open. I said, of course not. And then, of course, they were frantic, wanted to, what do I do? Is there anybody open? Of course not, there isn't, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll pull the car around. I was a technician for a while. I'll pull it in here the express lube, and I'll check on it and make sure you guys will be safe. If we need something simple, I can take care of it. If not, it's going to have to wait. So I did that, pulled it in the pit, went underneath there. It only needed a couple clips. I put the skid plate back up and reclamped the brake line up in there. There was no major damage. And sent them on their way. They tried to give me a tip, and I wouldn't accept it. I mean, it's just a good thing, good faith. Kind of happened, maybe it's God's way. But nothing was unsafe about the car at all. They wrote me a letter about a month later saying that about the same thing I just told you, and good shape. I mean, they're very happy. So they wish they could have a duplicate of this dealership up there where they live. So, yeah. What I think about the facilities here, we're high tech. Always on top, always looking about the next step ahead of everybody else. Technicians are always being educated. Everybody here is always being educated, and it's probably one of the best places I've ever worked. My name is Tull. I've been at I-95 Toyota for 5.5 years, and this is a really great place.